It's the summer solstice, Saturday, June 21st, 2014. I'm Lynn McGonagill here with Jamie and Rick, and we're having a meditation retreat today, a 6-hour retreat. In hour-long cycles, we will receive instructions of what to do for a meditation period. Then, for the remainder of that 45-minute period, we will each for ourselves do whatever the assignments are for that period. And then we'll have a 15-minute bio break. During the entire time, we maintain the rules of a silent retreat. Now we begin. For the first cycle of silent sitting, it's best to begin with an energy cleanse, each of us for ourselves, cleaning our energy bodies as best we can using the techniques we have learned. We all know how to do this. To draw our pillars straight, to clear our chakras, to work both the interior of the energy body and the exterior of the energy body. Our assignment for the day includes getting a vortex big enough, thick enough, strong enough, and powerful enough to hold sacred space here. It could be today that we need that vortex. It could be a week from today that we need that vortex. It could be 2 weeks from today. It could be 30 days from today. We don't know, but we do know it's coming, and we're going to need a nice, thick vortex, right? A nice, thick, long, functional vortex, taking away everything that is other than sacred space, leaving only sacred space here, creating a space where living waters flow. Today could be the day. Now, we're going to have a 15-minute walking meditation or bio break. This time can be used for stretching, for eating, for tending to the needs of the body. The idea is for this entire 6-hour period to keep our focus withdrawn from the world around us, focusing on the vertical pillar, focusing on source above, source below, and our pillar ourselves, on our personal experience, noticing what's happening with our bodies. So during these 15-minute periods, it's a good time to focus on the needs of the body. In a single meditation, it is an effective path to begin with an energy cleanse and then move into a period of silent sitting, just being aware of what is, intending to be present with the body, to have merged with the body, intending to notice the breathing, intending to notice whatever is going on with the body, this beautiful bringer of messages, and to just be present with what's happening in the body for a period of time, not with a harsh or judging attitude, but just with loving curiosity to want to know what's going on in our own bodies. And it can take some time to merge with our bodies. It's a process of merging with our bodies. We can have the tendency to think that we know what's going on with our bodies. And then, when we actually merge more and more fully and breathe and just be present, we discover all these things that we never noticed before, that were there all along. It's like a miracle. So we began with our first cycle, one of energy cleansing, clearing the space to the best of our abilities right now, today, wherever each of us is. And now we'll move into the second cycle, which is one of mindful awareness. Now we begin with focusing on the breath. And then we can always return to the breath. The breath can be our anchor. The mind will wander, it will wander, and we will have moments of realizing, oopsie, I got on a thought train and went to Peru, but now I'm back. And we can focus on our breath again, and then simply be noticing what's happening with our body, merging more fully with loving curiosity, asking the body, what is this about? And what's underneath that? And what next? Not about the story, not so much about the story, but just to feel what it is, to feel what it is, to come, to know what it is to be this body. The energy, of course, is the subtlest form of the breath. So during this period of time, if we can focus on the energy flow also, that's wonderful. That takes more focus and is more likely to devolve into fantasy. So when in doubt, we can just be present with the actual physical breath and with the physical symptoms, the physical sensations of the body. We have roughly 40 minutes, 41 minutes. This can be the best vacation we ever take. I forgot to say that there can be a tendency when we sit with our bodies to become aware of discomforts that have probably been there all along, but we were just tuned out, we had run away from them. And when we become aware of these discomforts, the tendency can be to want to move, to shift, to do something to silence the messenger, to get the discomfort to stop. And this is counterproductive to our goal of awakening. So, in this period of time, unlike in the first period where we were actively moving the energy and therefore moving our bodies, in this period of time, it's most useful to make a commitment to not move, a commitment just to ourselves, to not move, to move as little as possible. 45 minutes. The guides remind us over and over again how important it is to focus on the end goals, the long-term goals, to begin with the end in mind. The end, quote-unquote, the assignment for this day is to be ready, right? The assignment for tomorrow is the same. The assignment for the next day is the same. To be ready. Today could be the day. Every day for 30 days. Knowing that it could be 30 days from now, or it could be today, or anything in between. So what matters most is a strong energy body that's clear, long. It has a strong vortex running around it and a lot of living waters flowing through it. Right? We can use this next period of time to work structurally on that goal of a long energy body that's straight and clear, so that toxicity just flows right on through it, for ourselves and for the greater good, with a strong vortex running around it. Now we remember the target, right? The target that never changes, right? Can we all connect with that target? And the higher dimension support that's there for that target. It's 100 times, maybe 1,000 times more than is actually needed. It seems to be there's so much of it. Are you able to connect with that? All that's missing is the link, right? The link. That's our role, to be the link. So for this next roughly 41, 42 minutes, to do our best, beginning with the end in mind, to be the link. Long, strong, clear, thick walls, thick vortex, balanced, doing it not just for ourselves, but for the biosphere. And if you're already relating to life at the level of the biosphere, then to do it not just for the biosphere, but for the galaxy. However, first things first, if we're relating to ourselves as ourselves, which is pretty much the case for everybody, for everyone, right? To start to work on behalf of the biosphere. And if you're already relating to life as the biosphere, then to take it to the next level. Start to work for the greater good, which is the galaxy. 41 minutes. Enjoy. Having just completed our 6th cycle of meditation, let's just very quickly and gently groom our energy bodies with our own hands, drawing the channels up, up, up again. Smoothing the exterior of the pillars, up, up, up again. Noticing the differences that have occurred during this last 6 hours. Do the channels feel much softer and easier to work with?
Mm-hmm.
Does the pillar feel much, 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 much deeper?
Mm-hmm.
Taller? Deeper into source below? The margins, how do they feel? Cleaner?
Mm-hmm.
And the interior, how does it feel?
Cleaner.
Cleaner. Now, in our 4th cycle, we did the multi-dimensional cleaning work, breaking into other dimensions and starting to offer ourselves as vessels there, right? Building the length, adding length onto our pillars by working in other dimensions, yes? Tomorrow it seems as though tomorrow's assignment may be to stabilize the work that we did today and then to go above, to the dimension above and work there and then stabilize the whole thing. Our overarching assignment being to create a pillar big enough, thick enough, bright enough, pure enough, clean enough to hold sacred space. 30 miles from a nuclear disaster. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. 30 miles from the heart of a nuclear disaster, fundamentally in a nuclear disaster zone. In a nuclear disaster zone. We can do it. That's the assignment, right? So for sure we can do it, right? Our guides love us, right? They're never tricking us, right? If the assignment is live in a nuclear fallout zone, well then, this isn't about getting sick, right? This is about holding sacred space. We can do it.